Being a part of GG means you're walking into the gym, the office, into the workplace, into the kitchen, simply knowing that you are going to outwork everyone. Welcome. Hi, I'm sure you guys are wondering what you guys are doing here. Or maybe you're not. You probably clicked on, no, you're definitely not wondering. Oh, maybe you just found this video organically. But what we do here is we outwork everyone around us. And it's walking into any setting in life, being the most disciplined motherfucker there, having the mindset that you are the best at your craft, knowing your goal and exactly what you're going to do to achieve that, no matter what anyone says or thinks. The term GG originally, for me at least, came from video games. I was a huge gamer growing up, and you say GG, which means good game, as a respectful, like sportsman-like phrase at the end of a match or round or game. In sports, same thing. When two high school basketball teams shake hands after the final buzzer, after a hard fought battle up and down the court, players lined up, shook hands, said GG, out of honor, out of brotherhood. GG related to video games though can also seem like you're being cocky, right? So especially if you're saying good game before the game has even started, you get me? Like imagine like you're in the pregame lobby and you're saying GG to the other team, and they're sitting there like, bro, the game hasn't even started. Like you have so much aura. You're already calling the game. You already know that you're gonna win because you put in the time. You're more disciplined. You're better because of the time and the discipline that you've put in, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, GG, try your best, but GG, bro. With that, I mean, with everything being said, that's just like sort of like my backstory on it. But this is where I decided to switch it up a little bit. I mean, picture this, bro. You're on the varsity basketball team. The ref's about to throw the jump ball, right? You're locked in. You got your man, you're about to guard. You're pointing them out. You're letting everybody know, like, you got this man, you got him. This is your dude that you're checking, right? He's your guarding, right? And the dude you're guarding, he just looks at you and says, GG. Like, it's over. You know he's about to cook you, drop 40 on you, and you're going to be on the bench just sulking, right? GG is now something said before you even lift your first weight, before you even start your workday. It's something that you say internally to yourself because you know that if it was a competition of who's going to put the most work in or train with the most intensity, who's going to be the most disciplined in the kitchen, you already know mentally that it's you. GG, bro. Like, you walk in, and before, you don't even care about your competition because no one's going to outwork you. No one's going to be as disciplined as you. When they're going out to lunch, getting Chinese food on the lunch break, you're sitting there eating your meal no matter what because you're tracking your food and you're hitting your macros, right? You are walking in, pushing to failure while everyone else is talking. You're locked in with a goal when you're in the gym. You have intent with the system tailored around your goals, and you're there with the mission. You get in, you get out. You recover, you refuel, and you repeat, and you be consistent, and you have discipline. GG, bro. Like, having the GG mindset is not cockiness, it's confidence, I would like to say. I'm confident that I'm going to work the hardest. You know, confident that I'm not going to fold in the kitchen, right? Or at the grocery store, I'm not going to cave and buy that box of Pop-Tarts or buy that thing of chocolate chip cookies, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to cave. I'm going to stick to what the plan is. You know, confident I'm going to give the best effort with the best attitude at the workplace. You know, lead by example. To be the most disciplined person anywhere you walk into. That's the mindset. All right, so I'm creating this community of men. Being a part of Team GG means that you are going to outwork everyone else in the workplace, in the kitchen, in the gym. Your morning is going to be better than everyone else's. You're going to get up without having to hit the snooze button. You're going to take that cold shower. You're going to eat what you have to. You're going to do what you have to do to become the best version of yourself. Who's locked in on their goals, spiritually, mentally, and physically? Mentally, you've already won. And as you're passing everybody by, you're saying GG because you know what you put in and you know why you're excelling. It's confidence over cockiness. You're being humble still. You know, it's not arrogance. It's conviction. You say things to yourself like, I'm going to work the hardest. I'm not going to skip the gym, no matter how I feel. I'm showing up even when I don't feel like it. You know, you're the person that's going to show up when you don't feel like it. You're the person that's not going to skip the gym. You're the person that's, you know, going to work the hardest. You know, you're the person that's going to wake up and win the day with discipline, faith, and effort. And no matter what, consistency and showing up for yourself is the number one most important thing. We don't say GG to flex. We say it because we're already locked in, because we show up, and because we're built different. Simply because we're just built different. Being a part of Team GG and having the GG mentality means you're built different. You're built different. You're not going to fold. You're not going to do what everyone else is doing. You're going to stay disciplined. You're not going to buy those Pop-Tarts at the gym. You're going to stick to your meal plan. You're going to stick to your nutrition plan. You're going to stick to your workout program because you have goals, and if you want to achieve them, right? Or else you're just going to say who you are, bro. Like, Discord link is going to be somewhere, whether it's below this video or in the link in my bio. I'm super excited to put this community together because I feel like God has definitely helped me find my purpose, and it's to help lead young men and other men that are struggling in their life, whether it's with addiction, discipline, procrastination, and just simply just not prioritizing what you have to prioritize and feeling like you're being held back or left behind, right? It's about having a balance with your food, with your fitness, with your health, with what you're consuming, with your TikTok scrolling, with what you're watching on the internet, with just everything you're doing. If you want to join, if you're ready to lock in, GG is a brotherhood of men chasing greatness through discipline, through effort, through faith, through mindset, and accountability, who are living for growth. We don't make excuses. We don't run from the struggle. We embrace the struggle, because what happens when you struggle? Growth happens. What happens when you are at the gym and breaking your muscle fibers apart, pushing weight? You don't run from that. You push to a failure, because that's where growth happens. That's where the muscle breaks down, and then when you refuel that's where the growth happens. That's how it is with everything in life. You don't give up when things are hard. You don't make excuses, and this is what we stand for, all right? We live by standards, we sharpen each other, and we give all the glory to God, because none of this would be possible if it wasn't for him. It's out of your control. It really is. Here at Team GG, we say GG before the battle even starts, because we already know that it's us. Let's build, let's grow, let's work. GG.